Hey guys, Mina here, and today I will be doing an in-depth review of Dr. P.H. Martin's Radiant Concentrated Watercolors that I saw a lot of DeviantArt artists and Instagram artists use, especially the manga artists. I know this is used in calligraphy as well, but as you can see, even the packaging actually says that many uses of this include illustration, graphics arts, manga, anime, cartooning, retouching, hand coloring, photos and film, paper or board, pen, brush or airbrush, fountain technical or calligraphy. So you can actually use these not just in one medium. You can actually put this in an airbrush gun or like airbrush mechanism and actually do airbrushing with this. It's so cool. Here it says you can use it on film and photos and even on board. So you can actually use them on fabrics as well. And today's video is definitely not sponsored because these babies cost me an arm and a leg. These are so expensive, but I had to try them. I had to see what the fuss was all about. And I especially wanted to get the Radiant ones because they apparently provided some extra vibrant colors. So the first things first, let's get some unpacking going on. So it has this foil, and this is just one of the sets. There apparently is many sets, and I personally just couldn't afford more than one, especially since I had to go abroad, like personally go and travel half the Europe to just grab these because they weren't available for purchase in Serbia. And the first things that you can probably notice with this set is that it has a line of warm colors, and then there is a few of cool colors followed with some yellows and brown colors. So when we open up this container, we can see that each little color is an eyedropper kind of a bottle, so you can open it and there's an eyedropper inside, and all the colors are extremely liquid and extremely, well, apparently extremely pigmented, but we will see about that. Also, I had to purchase the same brand of bleed proof white because, as you know, I usually use the white outs to add special details, and I wanted to try this one. I actually tried it out in a different occasion, and I have to admit some of the properties of this are very positive, but more about that later on. So let's get right to the business. To work with such watercolors that are already liquid, you will definitely need a plastic container that you can store the liquid color in. So I don't have enough of space for all of these colors, so I will have to use them, just the half of them at once on 3 different types of papers. So we have 240 gram paper, 100 gram paper, and 170 gram paper. So let's see how our water brush can fare with it. First of all, let's see how long it took for the colors to dry. Compared to alcohol-based markers, it took a bit longer to dry, which is completely normal for watercolors, but it took way faster actually to dry on their own than regular watercolors. Because they're so pigmented, I didn't have to put several coats of color, and some of these pigments are amazingly brilliant. I don't know if you guys can see this, but on the 240 gram paper, the colors actually look the most vibrant, the most like glowing compared to the other two. The thinnest paper produced the worst quality. The 170 gram paper produced medium quality, but the paper which was the thickest, and that's the watercolor paper, actually produced the most vibrant colors. Look at this yellow, for example. It's so bright, it's almost glowing. So are the other colors as well. And I had to like make only one drop of color to actually fill in all of these brown lines and this entire surface. So this big surface, all in all, was only from one drop from the bottle. So these colors actually have good coverage, and I'm impressed on how vibrant in reality they look. They are very good with blending. I blended a few of them on purpose just to see how they react to each other, and if, as you can see, you can do awesome gradients and awesome transitions from a color to another color by using a water brush or just mixing it with some water. So you can try this on a dry brush, or you can try it with a water brush and test out the results. All in all, I think these colors will be extra useful, and for last test I want to see how the whiteout fares with them. So we have this bleed proof white. See this. So the first thing I noticed with this particular whiteout is that it's liquid through and through. So when I wanted to dab my entire brush in it and mix it, because it was a little bit thicker on the bottom, I got a consistent thickness. So this is something that definitely you guys should do if you get this whiteout, because you don't want to have like more liquid whiteout on the top and then thicker one on the bottom. Just be sure to mix it well. I know it makes a mess. I personally hate it when it's messy like this, but then you have this liquidy whiteout that is very nice to work with. And so when you use a thin brush with a whiteout, you can manage to get nice thin lines. And so let's try out this with only one coat of the whiteout across all colors. This is a very thin brush, so it didn't contain a lot of whiteout, but as you can see, it covered it all perfectly with only one coat. So this is definitely worth the money. I definitely recommend this. It will be very nice to work with this tool. I tried several different whiteouts, and maybe I will even do a comparison video for you guys next time about several different whiteouts, especially the most pricey ones, and if I suggest them for a long run or if I don't suggest them at all. So as you can see, I was able to easily make a thin line with just a brush tip and some of the whiteouts. So this is actually a great tool for manga when you need to get those tricky thin lines and your white gel pen does not do the trick or is too see-through, and this is definitely not a see-through whiteout. And this consistency, this liquidy consistency, is actually the thing you want, because you don't want your whiteout to be like too thick or too chunky, or just harden after some time, so it's like a rock and you need to like mix it with water and stuff. So I will give this baby bit of a sitting period to see if it will get in a more solid form. If not, then it's definitely a winner. It's expensive as hell, but it's a winner for now. So we will see, and I will definitely do that comparison video for you guys. If you guys want to see anything else, just leave a comment down below. If you want me to try these out on an art project or something, also leave a comment down below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And of course, if you want to learn how to draw manga, you can do so by purchasing my manga crash course book, available in English, Serbian, French, and Chinese. Check out your local bookstore and all your online bookstores for this purchase. Thank you guys so much, and see you guys next time.